Hey there, future doctors. Welcome to today's video where I'll break down two fundamental concepts in anatomy and physiology: body planes and cavities. Make sure to like, share, and hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. First up, let's talk about body planes. A plane is an imaginary flat surface that separates different parts of the body or an organ. We have several types of body planes. Let's dive in. The frontal or coronal plane separates the body into front, anterior, and back, posterior portions. Next we have the sagittal plane, which splits the body into right and left portions. A mid-sagittal or median plane creates equal right and left halves, while a parasagittal plane makes unequal right and left portions. Finally, the transverse plane divides the body into upper, superior, and lower, inferior portions. Now let's move on to body cavities. These cavities house our delicate internal organs. The body has two major cavities: the dorsal or posterior body cavity and the ventral or anterior body cavity, each with its own subdivisions. Starting with the dorsal cavity, it's lined with membranes called meninges. It includes the cranial cavity, which is bounded by cranial bones and contains the brain, and the vertebral cavity, bounded by the vertebral bones and containing the spinal cord. Next up is the ventral cavity, which is divided into three main cavities. The diaphragm plays a crucial role here, separating the thoracic and abdominal cavities. The pelvic cavity lies below the abdominal cavity. The thoracic cavity houses the lungs, heart, and structures of the mediastinum. The boundaries of this cavity include the root of the neck superiorly, the diaphragm inferiorly, the sternum anteriorly, the ribs laterally, and the 12 thoracic vertebrae posteriorly. The abdominal cavity contains many digestive organs like the stomach, liver, and intestines, along with the kidneys. Its boundaries include the diaphragm superiorly, continuous with the pelvic cavity inferiorly, abdominal muscles anterolaterally, and the lumbar vertebrae posteriorly. Finally, let's talk about the pelvic cavity, which mainly contains the urinary bladder and reproductive organs. This cavity is bordered anterolaterally by the pelvic bones, posteriorly by the sacrum and coccyx, and superiorly it's continuous with the abdominal cavity, while the pelvic floor muscles form the inferior border. Now let's look at the areas of the abdomen for descriptive purposes. Your abdomen is subdivided into 4 quadrants and 9 regions. A transverse plane and a mid-sagittal plane intersect at the umbilicus, dividing the abdomen into the right upper quadrant, left upper quadrant, right lower quadrant, and left lower quadrant. 2 transverse planes and 2 sagittal planes further divide the abdomen into 9 regions. The left hypochondriac, epigastric, and right hypochondriac regions form the superior areas. The left lumbar, umbilical, and right lumbar regions make up the middle areas, and the left iliac, hypogastric, and right iliac regions form the lower areas of the abdomen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more simplified anatomy and physiology content. See you next time.